England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jones looking to throw right away. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Henry gets him the first down there, and he has steadily made a career of being the guy that gets you dependable yardage. Always in that 500 to 600-yard range. He's hoping to jump that up even more this season. Hold on.
Now Jones. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Throwing, Jones. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. When you talk about this Jets defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So really a nice drive there for the first points of the game.
And how about the fact that it was a run by the wide receiver that got him into the end zone, Brandon? You know, these guys, we know they're not afraid to open up the playbook, and they showed it to us right there on the first drive.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ryland to kick off for the Patriots.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, here's the run with Cook. tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. The Jets are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Devontae Adams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the play fake. Jones. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go, get set. Here we go, 11.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
21.
Again, it's Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. This defense for the Jets, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 5. The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
New England.
Here we go. 11.
Now Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 7-7, our score after one.
Here we go.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. They send Parker in motion left. Off the option, that's complete. Parker's got it for a New England touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Jets 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for the Patriots.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They run again on first down. Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. On play action, Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on third down and long. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Well.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Jones throwing on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The 24-yard line.
Omaha.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Throwing again on second down. Jones out left and complete to Thornton. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes third down and 7. Now Jones wants to change it up.
Here we go.
On third down, Elliott. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Here we go, get set.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
11.
They go to Elliott again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Elliott is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now Ryland for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Jets 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for the Patriots.
Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. On play action, now Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. Now the all-pro return man Marcus Jones deep for New England. This is taken at about the 14. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones, flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hardman to return. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Jets will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Here's Jones. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
34-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Pushing his way through. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Set.
Jones looking to change the play.
11.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
21. Here we go. 11.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
2nd down and a yard.
Hey, 88. Slip it down.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Touchdown! Devontae Adams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
11-11.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's Jones on 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Hardman on the return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Rodgers now to throw. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll try the middle with Cook. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33. Now, that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what can be.
And he's into the clear. Now he's into the clear again. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own one. Jermaine Johnson there to bring it down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Final minute now of the third quarter. They send Parker in motion left. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Adams from 8 yards out. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Zerline now for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. Able to slither by. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 177 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
21.
Again, it's Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no. Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Inside give to Elliott. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Looking to throw. Jones under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. The Jets were so strong up front last year, they didn't have to hurry Johnson along as a rookie first rounder.
He did pick up a couple of sacks, and while he didn't play a ton of snaps, they certainly intend to utilize his pass rush potential far more in year 2.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Here's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's their sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
Here we go, get 10.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go, 11.
Running the jet sweep, Thornton. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. That's caught by Wilson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Here's 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Christian Barmore in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Here's Rodgers to throw.
At the 36-yard line.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. weren't able to do so.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. Inside the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Patriots, the preparation